Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Resender-back here. Well, today we end the first season of SimCity 4. Yeah, because we're doing the first 10 years of the last. Yeah, let's start that question. Today we're doing the first 10 years of the last city on the map that hasn't been developed yet, and basically afterwards we're doing the next 10 years of the. Oh, we're starting over with Cooperton, which was the first city, and we do that for 10 years, and so on and so on. So with no further ado, let's see West Haven. First things first, we are going to select a train station for West Haven. I would like a terminus. It's not too big. No, where's the small one? There it is. Okay, so we need to move a bit of this. Turn this around. Okay. And connect. And now we can put streets. Okay. And a little bit of power. And I really hate there's no music, but I can't risk it anymore. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we started. So up for the next 10 years. Decline, I don't really know why I still have that. I never use it. It's way too expensive for such an early property. So let's see. Ooh. Oh, so there's demand for commercial, and quite good demand actually. Um, so let's see if we can't develop a commercial area for here. By digging out a few pieces of this. What's the demand? Okay, so high. So let's see, high density. We push control, which gives us this. We'll zone a little bit of low. We'll add a small plaza. Okay. But it's going to add to our costs of the city. So we also gonna need new houses. Okay. We have our new houses here. And let's see how this develops. Okay, in some there's still demand for. Oh, let's see if we can't make a commercial district. A serious commercial district. Let's see if we can't do that. We are on pause here. Okay. We can't lower that. Okay, so tonight after this I'm gonna start with the rendering of the videos that I did this week. There are not many. And I still have videos of last week which I haven't rendered yet because I've been busy with the entire job thing, and so that's the other reason why we're switching over. I had the chance to talk with my psychologist, and basically a reason why I got fired probably is because I didn't have motivation anymore for the job. So uh, the problem is that they kept me sitting at the office for way too long with no projects. They gave me projects eventually, but they were like quite small projects, and it took a while before I got new projects. So it all contributed contribute. I can't speak today. It contributed to me not really doing my best, probably. So yeah, if you take my advice to people who still have to start working or have worked is find a job you like. Don't take a job because you have to work and earn money. Well, you have to do, but I would suggest if you have to really, if you can choose between not having a job and then having to do a job you don't like always choose not to do the job. Or do the job. Oh, I'm terrible advice giver. Um, basically, um, you should. Oh, it's not a plaza. If you have a job opportunity and you like it, take it. If you don't like it, don't take it. Is that a small plaza? It's completely different. It's a small plaza. Is this a small? I don't remember. So I must have a mod that adds variation into plazas and parks, probably. Okay, how is the commercials? It's still demand for commercials, but ooh, look at that. Ah, low. They probably need water. That's probably the reason. And that those can be expensive water costs. Not over the mark. Still not over the initial costs for the city yet. So water is like a luxury, unfortunately. If you start small, like I do, water is a luxury. It's cruel to say, but you keep hold of the water until you have a little bit more funds, because it can eat away your funds quite rapidly. And it also has a tendency to cause what you could call tier 2 structures or housing, and then you get unemployment because your job creation can't keep up with the housing and all sorts of stuff. So unfortunately, as long as you don't have the mix between jobs and income yet, income of your city, and jobs, how many jobs there are in that city, water is a luxury. It's a shame to say that because everybody needs water to live, but you absolutely you, you can go, your town can go without water, but what your town cannot go out is jobs. And water, if you bring water to houses, they have a tendency to become like this, bigger properties, which lead to higher wealthier citizens who demand better jobs, and then they can't get better jobs because they need education, and education costs money. So, and then you end up in a vicious cycle where your budget your budget can't handle the requirements for your city to grow further, or in other words, the budget can't grow because the budget can't grow, and the budget is linking because the budget is linking. You're then in a desperate vicious cycle downwards in I need to spend more money in order to get more money. And it's a cycle you can't get out of. My advice in SimCity 4 and every sim game is first get a healthy city budget and slowly build your way up to the higher houses. Because you're not going to survive, or your city is not going to survive you haphazardly starting out. You need a plan. I know that's Cornish to be said, but you need a plan in order to survive. You need you need situations just in case from what's going to happen. Can I support this? I really want to give my Sims healthcare, but can I support this? What's the effect of healthcare? Well, the effect, for instance, of healthcare is that it raises the quality of living. Excuse me, bit of throat. Which means that you need better jobs. Um, but in order to have better jobs in your city, you need education. You need sims with a higher educational level. So that means that after you've raised your health and suddenly your city doesn't have enough educational value to actually produce the jobs these people, healthier people, want. So that's a double-edged sword. So first, make sure you have a basis, and until you reach, let's say, 5,000 people, healthcare, water, and police force are optional. No, that's cool to say, but in my experience in this game and in other Sims games, you don't really need healthcare. You don't really need those three things until you reach a population of around 5,000. You can introduce them sooner if your city has a good budget for it, but don't count on it. Okay, and let's make the save just in case, because okay, so and that's another problem. So people are working at the station, but there are no trains leaving from it. You see here that there's a demand for for the people. There wants to be higher educated people. And well, okay, but you can't, because basically that can screw you over. Because when you see this can't support higher education. And there's also the double-edged, um, the or not the double-edged, the hidden statistics. Let's see. This is a second-tier commercial property. What this says: current jobs, 20 of 22 are filled. What this does not say is that you actually have to have Sims from the higher part of the population, of the wealthier part, a number of the middle part, and some of the low. So we need, I believe, for this one upper management, then like 18 people in the middle, and then you have a few cleaners. So those are the low end of the population. So it doesn't say that. It just says 20 of 22. Okay, is that? Yeah, that's low. That's almost all jobs for low educated people. So why is that problematic? Well, basically, when your cities get larger and larger and you go more to big commercial buildings, you can have suddenly an effect where your industrial and commercial properties will start to degrade because there's not enough of a certain population group to support the building. And then it shuts down unemployment because all the people in that building lose their job, and you have a spiral. And that spiral isn't explained by the statistics you get in this version of SimCity. It might be improved in the next version of SimCity, the one that comes out next year, because there basically it doesn't really matter anymore if you're high, low, or if you're high density, low density, or medium density citizen. Okay, so my name is Resender. This is Fraggle Rock region, and before we actually go, let's have a look. So we see the railroad. We see several railroads. We see that there's actually a railroad running. Well, the most of the railroads run along the eastern part of the island. So you can take from Cooperton. You take the train to Grubbelet, yeah, Ducks Bay, Fraggle Rock City. In the Fraggle Rock City, you can go to West Haven, and you can go to West Haven direct. West Haven, Fraggle Rock, Eastward, and Belltail directly. All for the rest is transferring. So, see, for instance, this route. It goes from Littlewood to New Arcania. To have for people taking the trains here, they'll have to transfer anyhow. So it's a quite nice development. And what's going to probably happen in the next 20 years is we'll probably see a road network, a more developed road network. What we can see here is that there's only a few road connections. There's one here between New Haven and Cottrell City. How do you pronounce that? I met the man in real life and I can't pronounce his name. Okay, so there's connection between. Oh no, it's just okay. There's a connection between Cottrell City and Minecon. And I believe there's one between Duxbury and Grublet and Cooperton. And that's it for the roads. So there is going to be a more extensive road network, and probably by the 30s we'll have our first highway across the island. Okay, once again I've been Resender. Welcome, goodbye, and this has been Fraggle Rock region in SimCity 4. Bye.